Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, people of all kinds, welcome to the best show during the best part of the week, the end of the week.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Yo, it's the end of week podcast, baby.
Best time of the week.
What time of the week?
Oh, it's the best. Hold on, let me check. Best time of the week.
Shit. The best time of the what?
The best time of the week.
That's right. And guess who's hosting today?
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
That's how you do that correctly, Mike. Just in case you were wondering. All right?
Got my job taken away.
He's just fucking fire. Shut.
But it is the end of the week.
I fucking fucked that up so.
You sure? Yo, you want some water?
Does your
left arm hurt? Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We have a very special topic today. All right. So we're going to be talking about now, especially in a COVID world, right? You don't know if you might plan to hang out with your boys, and you already know what the vibes are when you're drinking with your friends, right? Mm-hmm. However, now. Excuse me?
Fuck the vibe.
Yes.
However, you know how to handle that situation. Today we're going to talk about how are you going to handle drinking when you're not with your close friends, the boys, all right? Maybe you're drinking with your coworkers. It's a corporate happy hour. Maybe you're just drinking with your family. Maybe you're drinking with your girlfriend's family. I want to understand. Let's start with how.
I can't wait to hear your perspective on drinking with your girlfriend's family.
Yeah, that might have to be a next episode. All right. But how do you handle drinking when you're not in a familiar setting?
So for me, I've never been drinking with coworkers. I did work in an office, but they were all a lot older than me because I was pretty young when I was in there, so I never really wanted to really go out with them like that. But when it comes to my family, we all be getting drunk as fuck, so I don't gotta worry about that. But
so the first option is I don't want to go to bingo, and then the second option is like it's the same thing.
I haven't been sober in months. Continue.
So, but if I was going out with coworkers or like you just said, an unfamiliar setting where you can't make a fool of yourself, it would just, I think to me, just be important to pace myself, not go too crazy. Definitely not drink shot after shot after shot. Like, I don't want to get drunk. I think getting a little buzz is okay.
Okay.
But once you get drunk, kind of not in control.
All right. Let me ask, how does your approach change if, like, let's say you hit it off with someone? Let's say you hit it off with some random dude who's like, oh, bro, those are fire shoes. You're wearing fresh Bread 11, something along those lines. And then if this is someone that's like, oh no, we could be
It took them off.
Clean. How at that point in time is there a shift in the game plan?
If it's the first time I'm hanging out with people,
But is this, wait, hold on. Is this a random stranger?
Random stranger, but it's someone who you're hitting it off with.
Okay.
so
Random
it's like
stranger.
someone
Yes.
you work with, though, I guess.
No, he's saying like just a random guy decided to walk up to you and say like those shoes are
Oh,
fire.
I mean, I don't think I would go drink.
No.
That's what I've been thinking this whole time.
No. To
I'm
real
like,
let's
bro,
say you're
Rob's
let's
really
say
friendly. Like,
you are at like a family. Well, no, not your family because alcohol.
bring it back.
No, but let's say you are. Honestly, you're going out with like classmates.
Okay.
And somebody brings a cousin.
No. The cousin's gone now. And so like you're out with all these people. You just went to go. Let's say it's with like you're celebrating finishing up a group project, and now you're going out with all these people, and you're just you're like, I'm gonna fucking get the hell out of here in 10 minutes. This is terrible. But you start hitting it off with someone. Now that you're not dealing with classwork, but you're actually gonna know someone. Like you're starting to build some vibes.
I would still, if it's the first time I hang out with people, I would not get drunk
You know, you're not gonna
No.
roll the dice.
because no.
Are you speaking
no.
from a bad experience?
No, I just know how I get when I'm drunk, and I know that other people are not going to want to be like on the same level as that. Like, I mean, we've all drank together. When I'm drunk, I'm like, let's take a shot right now. Let's fucking go. Blah, blah, blah. Like, come on. Like, you know,
It's fucking.
I don't want to say passionate, but like, you know,
Yeah, I don't want to say passionate, but very energetic.
yeah, energetic. And, you know, I mean, people aren't really on the same wavelength as that. So I think if I'm just chilling with someone or a group of people for the first time, second time, even third time, I think I wouldn't want to get drunk.
God damn.
I would rather just, I'll get buzzed. I'll drink.
I feel like Mike's saying the polar opposite of what Rob would do at this point.
Especially,
I like to build connections quick.
especially coworkers. I don't think I would ever get drunk around coworkers.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Well,
I
coworkers, Jan.
yeah, I think I can elaborate on that one. I think there are certain consequences that you want to avoid when drinking with your coworkers. Actually, there are like a lot of things that are like can go fucking wrong for you if you don't like hold your shit together. So, for example, let's go from your immediate worker group where you like interact with them every day and start building off of that. So with your immediate coworkers, which you interact every day and just try to build a friendship with, and you get into a point where they're basically like your work friends, right? I think, in my opinion, you have some leeway into how you act and how much you drink. I wouldn't recommend going all out because you can trust work friends that way, right? You should never go all out with anybody related to anything within your employment. Like, you should never go all out. You should not, bro, just keep your shit together, essentially, right? Mm-hmm. And then as that circle expands, you bring it back in even further, like even like closer to you. Closer, and then the amount of alcohol and the amount of shots and the amount of energy, like Mike was saying, that you're exerting off of yourself into the crowd, you should definitely dial it down little by little. And obviously, if you're going on a corporate retreat and you're getting carried off the bar by bouncers, you fucked up so hard that you should not expect to come back to work the next day. So avoid that at all costs. But like I said, you got to be smart about the situation. You got to be smart about who you're surrounded by. It doesn't matter if like it's a random employee that you never interact with. People talk, right? People fucking talk. And then in the blink of an eye, you're at the office of the HR person and they're telling you about corporate responsibility and brand image. Not talking just to clarify, I'm not talking about personal experience. Just to fucking do.
It kind of sounds like you are, but I mean, all right. Whatever.
You walk into your performance discussion,
And they're telling you we got a couple feedback points for you there, Jan. No, but seriously.
So, I mean, you basically said the same thing I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what would you say? Because you were looking at me like I'm fucking crazy.
No, because
no,
like,
not you. Him.
No, okay. Because Rob's like, you gotta build connections with people.
Okay,
The random guy at the bar that compliments your Jordan 11s, you should definitely build a connection with him.
You should move in.
You should move in the same apartment.
No. All right.
Just
So,
be best friends.
I believe that you should read the room and act accordingly, right?
Okay.
So I've been in situations where I'm hanging out with coworkers who I don't have like a thorough relationship with. It's very surface level. However, like after a few drinks, this person turns out to be like extremely funny, maybe a little bit of an alcoholic. but regardless, it's like you can take your professional relationship with that person to the next level where like now you enjoy like working with them more when you see them.
Literally.
And I think now I completely agree that you have to keep everything, neat Don't do anything crazy. However, there are the coworkers who you could go up to like, let's rip shots right now.
I think that's literally how you and I build our friendship.
Hey, that's exactly.
But we were interns.
So make sure you find your own interns to get hammered with.
I mean, I agree with that, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't be open to.
Nah.
I wouldn't be open to drinking with coworkers. I'm just saying, like, you gotta be wary. And like you said, read the room, I guess.
Bro,
Read the room. I went to a wedding.
I feel
on,
the
what does Jan gotta
responsibility.
talk about?
I feel
Hold
the
on.
responsibility
What does he
to
gotta
stop
say?
this
He's been-
fucking. No, don't listen to Rob, please. I feel a responsibility to our viewers at home that like reading the room while you're plastered. That's not a good idea. Your vision is so blurry, you can't tell black from white at that point.
You ever try to read a book?
That's essentially what Rob's suggesting. Have you?
Okay.
Oh.
We're good.
Don't you fucking false alarm. Yeah. Going back to it. It's the perfect example. Have you ever tried to read a book while you're fucking drunk? That's essentially what you're suggesting. Read a room and you can tell which homies you can make and which people to stay away from. Like, while you're trying to focus and not text your, like, fucking ex-girlfriend or whatever, like, plaster drunk, like... dude, don't give me shit. Don't give me shit. Come on. Don't give me fucking shit. Oh, my God. Nah. Whatever. Anyway. So when you're fucking plastered, you don't have the best meter, judgment.
Oh, not at all.
Whatever. Not at all. So
Speak for yourself.
I'm
Yeah,
fucking
okay.
so. Oh my fucking God. Excuse me. Like fucking, I was in the presence of a deity, like or deity. How do you pronounce it?
Deity?
There you go.
No,
Deity.
that's God to you. Yeah. Continue.
Like, no, I don't recommend that. Please don't follow his advice. Please just
All I'm saying.
behave. No. All I'm saying is you can make a lot of good friends if you're drunk and you're friendly.
I've never heard Jen make that sound, but I heard it like 20 times.
Which one?
What's this episode?
Yeah, that. I've never heard that before.
It's like look. So something in Puerto Rico that's really popping right now in like in memes and whatever. It's like it's like that means like bro. So it's like
okay.
that's why I've been adopting it
Okay,
more.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay. All right. So, essentially, you both are saying just
Hold your liquor.
Just pace yourself.
pace yourself,
Exactly.
act on the side of caution.
Yes.
And, okay. all
Dude,
right.
because you don't know.
Don't listen to
who's-
Rob.
Like, man,
man.
there's coworkers out there that will act nice to you, but they're against you for some reason. I don't know why. So if you give them let's say you get really
Give 'em
drunk,
ammunition.
you give them
Yeah.
that ammunition.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yep.
That's when you got
Me and
that.
Mike are on the same page.
it's way
Yep.
different when you're out with your boys and or just friends in general, because you're all friends for a reason. You all kind of act the same and do the same thing. Coworkers, I'm not saying you can't be friends, but you kind of are forced friends in a way. At
It's like
first, at
family
least.
members at a certain level, right?
Well, like I said, I can't really relate on the family aspect, but yeah, but probably, yeah, probably.
That's another great point. So, how do you guys? Look, we already know Mike doesn't give a shit about how he acts around family members, but what about you, Rob?
See, now that's
And
what
I think I know
where
the
pendulum
answer.
swings. that is now where I transition to keep everything extremely neat and truly. And you know what? This might be like an intervention for me.
Only light beer, no shots,
Light beer, maybe even ginger ale, but
cranberry
Wait,
juice,
maybe ginger.
cranberry juice.
We're getting crazy tonight with the ginger ale.
you
huh?
know, all right.
All right.
But I think, honestly, that's kind of just about cultural upbringing, though, because my family is not a family of people who typically like to drink, and they certainly don't get drunk. So I don't even think I've ever seen my parents or my uncles or aunts drunk once in my life.
What about
Wow.
your cousins?
That's a different story. That is a different story. But I mean, comparatively, like you guys, do you get drunk in front of your like, not your cousins, but parents, uncles, aunts?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, we have like big
and I've
family
actually had
parties.
to like I've seen both of my parents. I know how my mom is when she's drunk, and I know how my dad is. My mom gets super sad. She's a sad drunk, starts crying
Oh, that sucks.
for like I spilled my beer, like some bullshit. Like I just fucking. Hey, that's my fucking mom, bro. And then my dad gets really like philosophical. Like it's
Oh, shit.
like life is about spending time with the people that you love. I'm like, okay, dad. I love you too. And then my brother, oh, bro, me and my brother just like we get drunk and we go for it and we like have the best time. Yeah. But outside of my immediate circle, clean. Nobody has ever seen me do anything
Within
like
your family.
outside of my immediate circle,
Right.
like mom, dad, and brother. Nobody like just straight, suit and tie.
And
Nothing-
are you intentional about that? Where you don't
yes.
want to? Yeah.
Yes. Because I have there's certain portions of my family that are very conservative. Like, I don't want to cause shit and I don't want to have to deal with shit. And it's like, yeah. So, and I also don't want, like Mike was saying, you don't want to give them a reason.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. But what about you, Mike?
I mean, we'll have big family parties, so it'll be all my siblings. I have a lot of siblings. And then Rodolfo, who's on a previous episode, my brother-in-law. So his whole family, who I just call my cousins at this point, but they range in age from around my age to younger or older. So we're all just having a good time. I mean, we're all just getting drunk. I don't really care. I mean, my mom doesn't really drink. My dad does. And in terms of if there was someone, I mean, that's a pretty big, because you said like your immediate circle. So, I mean, that's a pretty big circle, but I do see them all pretty often, like at least once a month. So if there was like somebody out of that in my family and they were for some reason mad that I was drunk, I wouldn't give a shit.
Okay, Meredith.
I mean,
Calm
like,
down.
it's like, you know, I mean, literally, I mean, you have this gigantic circle of siblings and cousins and, you know, parents and all this, and everybody's just having a good time.
You're like,
together.
you better get used to it.
So, like, if you're gonna kind of like hate on that, then you know that's weird.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well.
There is, we're kind of out of time, but next time we want to talk about drinking with your girlfriend's parents.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
that'll be a separate episode.
Oh
That'll
my
be a separate
God.
episode.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
everyone, tell us in the comments how do you approach drinking when you're not with your, very close circle, family, coworkers, classmates, strangers,
Yeah, strangers who
Criminals.
just compliment your Jordan.
Criminals.
Make sure
Felons.
to like felons, degenerates. Like and subscribe. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comments, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.